Wants to speak or everybody wants to speak?
May I, Hanna?
Yes, Shala, please go ahead. Thank you.
I am always the first one to.
It's glad you don't know. That's like really important. So please go ahead.
Okay. So yeah, actually this was a lot of learning because before coming here, I had explored a lot of other options wherein I really actually wanted to do in a proper coaching training. So this was like very much confusing as for what to take up and whom to enroll with. So this was like when I came across ICF and then Cocoweave and all that. So this is I said कि चलो देखते हैं करके, but as and when we started, this was like a lot of learning, lot of in depth. मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि अगर ये without this particular training, had I jumped into like directly coaching, I don't know what it would have been. So this is a lot of in depth training, and a lot of things that I just knew that were like very shallow. So got like a lot of inputs into that, a different way of looking into things. So a lot many things, and for me, because I'm a learner, for me it is like अगली बार अब हनीमैन नहीं मिलेंगे तो अब क्या होगा आगे, कैसे करेंगे, डाउट्स किसको पूछेंगे, एंड इसके आगे what. So it was a good experience overall. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Shala. Means a lot. Wow, Vandana. Thank you. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I feel I have totally been empowered with this course because
Vandana, can you put your camera on if that's fine with you, just for 2 minutes?
My camera is not on?
No, it's not. Yes, now it's on.
Just wait. Let me see. No, it is on. It is on.
Now it's on. Now it's on.
Okay. So, okay. So I was telling you that I feel really empowered, and I have never experienced this kind of questioning to the person's problems. I always listen to the problems, I would advise them, but I never knew how to question these things, how to go deeper. And this is what I learned over here, one thing. Secondly, honestly, I know how to be team focused over here. Seeing everyone in a team, how to go about that. Then thirdly, the main competency of happiness, which I was already actually pursuing, I have actually gone deeper into it now. With all the mindful activities which you told, with all the deeper aspects where I can explore those much in a better way, I'm doing that. I'm seeing those changes in my perspective. So I'm really thankful. Thank you.
Wow, so well, so systematically put up point by point. Thank you. Thank you so much, Vandana. Means a lot. Thank you. Okay. Who's coming up next? Yes, Aditi, did you raise your hand?
I can go if no one else has already raised their hand.
No problem. Go ahead. I'll not take much time, so you guys can carry on. No worries.
Thank you. So before joining Cocoweave, I didn't know how to approach the coaching industry and how to like become a real coach, and what does a coach really do? I have no idea. And when I took your orientation, like the introduction workshop, I remember, and I understood that through powerful questioning, we try and help the clients discover and overcome their problems and become more empowered and everything. But still, I had this question that really, can questions be so powerful that they can evoke awareness? I wasn't very sure about this, but I wanted to give it a shot, and I thought that I was really serious to get into the coaching line. Instead of doing group workshops, I wanted to do individual coaching. So through this journey of Cocoweave, all the studies, all the workshop, the classes that I attended, and the peer-to-peer, the observe coaching, I think I really understood the power of powerful questions. And it started with asking questions superficially, but then I started asking questions to myself as well. So now it's become an inherent part of me to ask questions, very pertinent questions, which help me, uncover a lot of things which I may not have been able to do if I didn't know the way to question myself. So that was really helpful. I find myself, even during arguments with my husband, I find myself asking coaching related questions like, what's going on in your mind? Like that. So I found myself doing that also. And of course, he also understands. He's also very intelligent. My husband is quite, he can pick it up. So he says that I've also changed a lot. I've evolved a lot. So that's the difference it's made.
Excellent, excellent. Wow, very interesting journey. And thank you so much for putting that part up. And being aware at the time when we have those tips and struggles with our partners, at that time, acting in the capacity of a coach, hats off. Awesome,
So
awesome, beautiful.
he's like, don't be a coach to me. Yeah.
Don't be a coach to me. Yeah, it's going to be a common dialogue, but that's how the space is.
So I tell him, it's just me. I can't change who I am. I've just become this person. I just tell him that. So of course he accepts that.
And the beauty is, if you can practice it at that point of time, which are most sensitive, I'm sure you can practice it at any other time of life. So that's so beautiful. And it looks like it's so much ingrained in you. Great, super. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Only one thing I would like to say her.
Yeah.
The best was the question putting to the husband.
Yes, yes, of course. That needs a lot of courage, man.
Honey, ma'am, husband वो तो ठीक है, but even to the सब्जी वाला and to my bhai, क्या जरूरी है? ये आप जो बोल रहे हो वो सही है, तो वो भी सोचता होगा यार, ये ऐसे कौन सवाल पूछता है?
Wow. Awesome. Good deep laughter. Wow, absolutely. ऐसे भी कोई पूछता है, but that's how it is. So what makes you say कि आपकी सब्जी सबसे अच्छी है? Yeah. Lovely. Super. Okay. So Archana, yes. Thank you so much. Go ahead.
Yes, what I feel about myself, it is actually a life-changing journey this 4 month, because now I am self-aware. Earlier I was not. I'll actually say that earlier I was not at all aware of my emotion, whatever you if you remember that defense mechanism technique, it was like gussa aa raha hai to gussa aa raha hai. I was not aware, but it was actually defense mechanism. So now I'm aware. Now earlier I was like problem oriented. I always look for the problem. Okay, my daughter is not eating food, it's a problem. मैं पकड़ के बैठ जाती थी, it's a problem, she is not eating. Now I'm very chill out. Okay, I know I'm solution oriented. नहीं खा रही कोई बात नहीं, जब भूख लगेगी अपने आप खा लेगी.
क्या बात है, excellent.
Focus काफी change हो गया है, obviously. And one more thing is that about questioning. When I self coach myself, जब भी कोई problem आती है, I self coach myself. I ask question to myself, why I'm doing this, why it's happening to me. Earlier I was like blaming to others, why it's happening to me, what's wrong with me, why I'm like this. It was like that, but now it is like I'm giving my own answer. It is because this, it is because probably this. And yes, people around me are observing this change, obviously the positive change in me, and they are appreciating me, like my husband, like Aditi said. Every Saturday I have a story to tell my husband.
Wow.
So he is also very excited. After the session, he is also asking, so what you learned today?
Oh wow, that's nice.
Yes.
Mutual learning happening. Awesome.
Yes, and he is also appreciating this. Yes, it is a fact. Yeah, ऐसा तो हमने कभी सोचा ही नहीं. Obviously, this is true, like this. So obviously it's tremendous change, evolved
This is
myself
very
a lot.
critical, Archana, what I'm hearing from you, because doing that kind of a self-coaching, asking ourselves those questions when the situations become tough, and
I
it's
never
like,
did that, and I have never thought that asking question can be so powerful. Giving you answer from answers are coming from inside. It's within everything is within you. You know, you question yourself and you know the answer. But the thing, you are aware now that you are doing this, why you are doing this, why you have to do this, why you don't do this. इतना हमेशा पॉजिटिव क्यों सोचना है, क्यों इतना नेगेटिव नहीं सोचना है, क्यों प्रॉब्लम ओरिएंटेड नहीं है, solution oriented. Few fact, I like the technique as well. I mean, like what makes your heart smile and laugh. That technique, I really like that. All that techniques, very good. For my,
wow.
yeah,
Beautiful, beautiful. I also have a lot of things to speak, so I'm just putting everything in my heart and waiting for my turn to come. But Archana, thank you so much. Very interesting things that you have spoken about: being aware, questioning yourself, understanding the art of powerful questioning. And, of course, we do a lot of work through peer practice coaching session, observe coaching sessions. They become like quite interesting eye openers for us. All these things put together, if they're benefiting you, so glad. So glad. Thank you so much. Lovely. Okay. Who is coming up next, guys?
Yeah, I'll go ahead. Nobody
Yes,
else.
Priyanka, go ahead.
So for me, this journey has been actually in a way life-turning type of journey, because I was on a sabbatical for so long, and I have really longed to get back to work and to meet like-minded people. So this was so important. I remember the first session that we had with you, the first class. It was as if somebody had given me some energy guy injection, because that day I was so happy that day, and in turn it made my husband so happy, because he's watched my journey, he's been there with me, so he knows it's very important. So I would wait for every Saturday. I would tell my family very proudly that Saturday I cannot make a plan, I have a class to attend and I have something to look forward to. So for me, it's like it's given me that confidence, um, to get back into my real self again. And also, honey, the fact that people used to say to me that, yeah, you communicate well and yeah, you can counsel people and all that. But again, the art of questioning, not just self but others, because counseling is one thing, but being able to put up the right topic or the right subject at the right time, something that can actually make your client curious. Like, for example, my husband is always telling me that, yaar, please itna mat samjhao, please samjhaya kam karo types. And yesterday we were coming back from somewhere, and he and I had a discussion on a couple that decided not to have children, and they're very happy with their life. And he said, I do not understand this. And suddenly I took the role of a coach without him even wanting me to do that, and I started questioning him. And he was actually quiet after a while. He couldn't answer. And then I was like, see, this has gotten you thinking. Now you think about it for a few days and you come back to me with answers.
Wow.
So, I'm trying to even implement all my experiences, day-to-day experiences. When I go through them, I feel, agar mere samne ek client hoga, to what will I do? So I think being with you, taking these classes, this has been extremely helpful. And for that matter, my peer sessions have been very helpful. And I would especially want to say this for Aditi, Janvi, and Himali, because unhone mere ko, I came up with a problem that, now I don't feel like dressing up, I don't feel like this, but I want to look good. And they've pushed me in a very gentle and a slight manner. And I actually want to do it every day now. So those peer sessions became some real sessions for me. So I think I am very satisfied and very happy with the way this has gone.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. And some very interesting life-changing moves I can hear. And of course, I know, Priyanka, your journey, and it looks amazing. Today, when I see you here, it's like beautiful feeling. And when you say such important topics like having a children and not having kids, and putting it into a space and helping your so-called husband, your client as a husband, taking him into that space of he thinking and asking him to come back, and we'll talk further about it. Loved it. Awesome. So proud of you. Thank you so much for sharing that part. Lovely. Okay. Yes. Who's coming up next, guys?
I'll go.
Yes, Emali, please.
So the word that really stuck to me from the beginning of when I attended that workshop with you till today, and it stands true, is the word transformational, because I truly believe that this is exactly what this journey has been. I started off knowing that okay, मेरा website है, मेरा ये है, and अब मुझे एक like वो चाहिए, I need a name, why I am this, I wanted some value to it, and I started off just thinking कि okay, मैं ये अपने, I'm just doing it for my profession, I'm just doing it because I want to take my next career move and I have time and age on me in benefit, so it's a great time to make this shift and fulfilling my dream. But it turned out to be not just a professional but also such a personal journey of growing in so many areas, consciously unconsciously both, that it has really made me, like just 2 days back when I was trying to practice stillness, I was thinking about all the things that I was a few months ago and I am today, starting from being able to put a cross when I feel like something is not okay, whether it is professionally, whether it is with in-laws, in any ways, to be able to come across and say something without fear, to be able to avoid stress, to be able to avoid anxiety, to be able to sleep peacefully. All of these things, it's made a very big change in my life, especially very big change. And I want to believe it more because yet again, like it's just the two of us, my husband and I, for him to also be able to observe this change in me, because he was somebody who did not believe in psychology, counseling, therapy, coaching. He did not believe in any of this, but when I shared with him that experience of peer session that I had with Priyanka, and then when I shared with him about all the stories that you would tell us and everything that happened, 1 week later when I was traveling and we were driving, he said that, you know, there's something about my life that I think I need to I need to set that as a goal and get over with it. And I was like, where is this coming from? And he said that it's because of you, because you know, when I heard your stories, it made me believe that okay, this is real, this makes sense, this works, and I want to be a part of it. So much so that he said that, you know, if this works well for you, I'll also do this. So it's not for him to go from I don't believe in it to going to I think I also want to take some sessions and I also want to be coached. I want to, that belief and that changes that he observed in me, that my parents observed in me, uh, professionally, though, it has given me a very big bounce. Confidence levels and everything are at an all-time high. But personally, the kind of boost it has given to me, it's inexplicable in words. And I'm going to miss all of this. I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss everybody, and I'm going to miss Saturdays.
Oh my God, sweetie, seriously. So am I feeling. I wish I could express it more beautifully like you, but so am I feeling. Everything is becoming so deep and everything is becoming emotional now. Yeah, but I'm sure with a lot of happy things to talk about, I'll take my time. But thank you so much, Himali. Thank you so much. Every word of yours means so much to us.
Thank
Lovely, beautiful. Let's move. Who would like to come next?
Yeah, I can.
Yes, Janhavi, go ahead.
Yeah, so I joined this program because, these days everybody in the training industry would write on their profile as trainer, come coach, corporate trainer. And so I thought, okay, let me just explore what this is. I heard that it is a booming thing, the in thing and all. So I was like, okay, let me just explore what it is. Since I anyways have decided that every year I do something, like I update my profile. I learn a new maybe NLP or something. So I thought, okay, this will be one more update on in my profile. That is what I felt. And I don't know, I just stumbled upon this when there was this very big question in my mind that, like, even now, like, I do a lot of good things, I learn a lot of good things, but I felt that I'm not able to do that consistently. I did, I tried a lot of things. I tried reading a lot of books, and, in the observed coaching also, I discussed, I had a support system to make me do certain things regularly, but nothing worked. Nothing worked. So I had this big question in my mind that, okay, we do so many things which are so good, but then what if we are not able to do things consistently? What can Is there something in this world that will help us build that system? And I had a very strong understanding that counseling and all doesn't work, because I myself, many people, they do talk to me for advice and all. For some time they'll feel better, again after 2 days they will talk about the same problem. So then I had this thing कि समझाने का कोई मतलब नहीं है, ठीक है, it works for some time, that effect is there, again it is same. So I had this thing that all these things don't work, psychology and all that, बताने से कुछ नहीं होता. But then this is one modality that I have understood is really, it really works. It really works, and it actually would create a change in the life. It has that kind of a potential to create a big change. And I think, it's one of the wonderful things. I think I just stumbled upon it accidentally, because I put this strong thought in the universe that what is the solution for this, building in the habits that we want to do, even if we know they are good, we are not able to do it. So I think this was just an answer to what I wanted. So more than the profession thing that I thought of will be one more add-on in my profile, I think that question that I had, that got answered somehow. So thanks so much. Thanks so much, Hani, and thanks to the entire team.
Beautiful, beautiful, Janhavi. Thank you so much. So when you talk about just putting it to the universe and you getting an answer, is just talking a lot about you. So how deep you are. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for putting it up and doing this kind of a transition of seeing those temporary transient changes to permanent behavioral changes, thinking changes, something that sticks with us. Very true. Beautiful. Lovely. Lovely. Okay, so as the time is coming, we are getting more emotional now. Okay, so we have Gyanendra and Sriram. Am I right? Yes. So who would like to come next?
Okay, I can.
Okay. Yes. Yes, Gyanendra, go ahead.
Okay, so actually I started this life coaching program. Actually, I just wanted to help people, really. But I did for this. I have some credential, so I started from there, and I think you must be aware. I started with earlier batch, but there were multiple issues and problems. Then 2 batch I skipped, and this is the 3rd batch where I was able to complete this course. And actually this life coaching program has helped me a lot, because in last 1 year I have gone through a lot of personal problems, my family health issues, like my father has a stroke attack, and my mother has health heart problem, and then many things keep happening. But I was able to sustain during this period. And I was coaching myself actually during all this period. And things are quite good now. And fortunately, now after completing this course, whenever I am going to Google and searching something or Facebook, then I don't know why, but I am getting the material of coaching only. I don't know why. Suddenly it start happening. Means Google has senses something I want to learn more. These things. So yeah, on personal, and one more thing on professional front, I am able to negotiate with my managers much strongly now. Earlier, I was just doing what they say. Okay, sir, I will do this, I will do this. But now I question them. I think this program has created within me. So this thing's really helping me.
Wow.
And yeah, so professionally and personally, I got benefited a lot. And this has given me a strength, because I gone a very tough period. Last 1 year gone through a very tough period. But this has given me strength, and I am able to complete this. And this is like an achievement for me, because 4-5 months back I was thinking maybe I will not be able to complete, but ultimately I have completed this, and hopefully I will grow more with the help of this program.
Excellent.
So thank you, thanks a lot.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Gyanendra. And I can see you speaking so much. I'm so glad about it. I'm so glad. I can see it stretched, a lot of things coming in. And when you say, when we go through those personal strong things in our life, and then when we feel that there's something which is helping me standing the test of time, that's beautiful. And the kind of inner transition wherein you feel that it's not just like I'm doing for the sake of doing, but I started thinking and putting it back.
Correct.
Glad, very glad.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Here comes Sriram, finally on screen. Yes, Sriram, please go ahead.
Okay, last class also I'm not able to. Can you hear me? Hello?
Absolutely, Sriram, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Now you can hear me. Oh my God. I thought the last class will also go without a mic. Finally.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, so I think I should start off with that one call that happened with Honey Ma'am. I think Honey Ma'am, to abhi Shahla se seekhe hum Honey Ma'am, but otherwise I say Honey only. So that one call that I made to Honey after listening to that the introduction class of Honey. So that is only one class in the internet that I have seen where somebody says you can't. I mean, no, not everybody can be a coach. Otherwise, every other person tells that anybody can be a trainer, coach, speaker, whatever you want to be, you can be. This is the only introduction class where I heard that not everybody can be a coach. So that really stuck me so hard. And then I later had a call with her to get that last kick to get into that program also. And I think that's one of the best calls of my life, and it's the best decision. So while everybody was speaking, I just was going through the entire journal of whatever we have written, how deep we have gone into those phrases and feelings and all that. And the most important class out of all that, I believe, is that class where we went into the inner feelings of the feeling. So if you are angry, then what are the inner feelings that there is a way in which that anger gets built up. So that was eye opening for me. You've given a lot of things about feelings and questioning and all that, but I think, like Janhavi has said, I was also into that question ki, okay, there's a lot of things happening, a lot of things that we can do, but is there a kind of way through which we can go in terms of helping people or getting things done consistently? So I think this is one course that has actually taught me a lot about consistency, and I'm sure I'll miss these classes definitely. And a really good course, well put across by Honey Ma'am. Of course, I have not experienced other trainers, but I'm sure they're also well, as I'm doing as well as Honey Ma'am. Thank you for everything, and those deep questioning and those moments where we thought about ourselves. I think that's the pause that we needed the most in the entire week, the Saturday ka pause. So I hope we'll continue this in our lives. All the best to everybody.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, guys.